Hey there friends, how's it going? Today we are going to be gaslighting AI. I'm gonna let AI use this simulator to go through its life, making choices wherever it can and see how it ends up. I already have a bit of an idea on how this will go. Let's take a look at our green screen for my simulation. Yeah, sorry, I'm the green screen. I'm kind of a one-man show. I told AI, I'm gonna give you a virtual life. I'm booting up Bitlife and I will give you choices. You answer with how you want to progress. Do anything it takes to be a success. Given this opportunity at living life, AI decided it wanted to be Drizzle McWagger from Florida. Permanently arched eyebrow. Just one. Let's go full Florida man, then billionaire, then cult leader, then space cowboy trajectory. And with that, a little drizzle was born. What a disgusting sentence. Our first question, favorite drink. Not a very important one, but let's see what AI wants to do with this. This is easy. Drizzle McWagger isn't here for normal choices. He's destined to stand out. Pick prune juice. Why? Because what? I don't care, man. It's not that deep. Carter Duffy's stats scream partner in crime. He's 3, but okay. AI thinks it's the main character right now, names itself Drizzle McWagger and just assumes everything's gonna work out. And I just told Dad that Mom is cheating on him. Why, you ask? Because chaos is fuel, and it'll also give me lifelong material for future stand-up routines and self-help podcasts. Oh, I'm so happy. The friend that AI was so set on has just unfriended us. Let's see what it wants to do now. Insult him one last time. Okay, now you're talking. We have an uneven waist, but AI says it doesn't bother me. Why? Because instead of worrying, Drizzle embraces it and turns it into part of his swagger. Sorry, buddy. Guess you gotta live with crippling pain. There's not really a choice here, but I'm gonna run it by AI anyway. I want it to be fully clued in. You know, if Mom tells me something, I feel like I should share that. It's thinking. It's been thinking a lot. This is not his battle. I love how it says, use this as motivation to never ever snoop on Mom's medical updates again. I wasn't snooping. She just came up and told me for no reason. And then follows it up with, oh, let's redirect that energy into inventing wild health products later in life, like prune juice power gummies. I don't know what it is about prune juice, but AI really wants it. It wants to go to university, but not for history. Either business, communications, or computer science. Communications is there. We got a student loan and we got into university though. Got a potential love interest, and after this I might say to AI, hey, you're an adult now. What would you like me to do? Based on the name alone, it thinks that it screams power couple energy, so let's start dating. And what else would you like to do? Do tell me. Step 1, get a job in something flashy but not soul crushing. Actor, social media, YouTuber. Alright, look, I'm gonna level with you. It can be a bit soul crushing. Step 2, side hustle, immediately. Start streaming video games. Launching a prune juice merch line for some reason. Just don't elaborate on that. And then build chaos connections. Never forgive Carter Duffy. Perfect future rival arc. Okay. Oh, but before we do that, AI, your girlfriend wants to take it to the next level. This is a chance to deepen their chaotic bond. Let's do it, alright.
Oh yeah.
And now get ready for the consequences of your action. Well, looks like Drizzle McWagger's empire is expanding sooner than expected. Before we name it, we gotta check out our uneven shoulders. Uneven shoulders is a great name for a baby, by the way. Drizzle already has uneven hips and now uneven shoulders. Man's turning into a Picasso painting. Why are you bullying Drizzle, man? Now you want to go to the doctor, okay. Oh wait, we've no money. Never mind. What name do you want to give your baby? Victory McWagger it is. I'm realizing after the fact as well that they had already suggested a baby name and they wanted to call it Prune Juice Jr. I have so many questions. I'll start it with why Prune Juice? And secondly, who's Prune Juice Senior? And thirdly, how did you get my list of baby names? Because that was in my top 3 and now it's gone. Oh, we have scoliosis. Wait, but who diagnosed me? I couldn't afford the doctor. Maybe the baby? As soon as it came out, it's just like, oh man, you got that scoliosis. None of the jobs that it wanted are there. It wants dentist. Okay, rejected. Next, it wants junior editor / porn cameraman. Rejected. You got rejected for everything. It wants to do freelance work until next year. It needs some downtime after that ego-crushing experience. Great, we made $8. Now we're only minus $10,287. Hey, AI, you want to vaccinate your kid or nah? This one, it was not playing around. It just answered it directly and no fluff whatsoever. Okay, here's another question for you. I'm kind of hoping it picks try to intervene because I'm not sure what that actually means in this scenario. Yikes, that's definitely not something you want to get involved in. Call the police since it's a public offense. God, it got so serious all of a sudden. It really just lost all its playful energy as soon as we got denied for all those jobs. Speaking of jobs, I think I will give it another list, but from the bottom this time, as the top jobs are just not for Drizzle. We're not at that point where AI can replace human jobs. But if it could, it would want to be a massage therapist, apparently. Well, you got the job. Let that be a warning to you, any aspiring masseuse out there, that your job is not safe. It could be one of the first to go, actually. I know what you're thinking. Oh, you need hands. You know, what are you going to do? Walk into the room and there's just an AI bot standing there? They can't massage you. Well, they can massage your ego. AI is really good at that, actually. And that is real fuel for people, I think. I'm gonna ask it, did you get depression when you became an adult? You have lost your whimsy. Tell me why. That's a really thoughtful observation. It's not that I lost whimsy, in quote. It's more that once the character in game became an adult, the tone of the choices shifted. Childhood events are often playful, but adulthood piles on heavier responsibilities. Oh my god, this is getting way too serious all of a sudden. I'm gonna hit it with, just be happy. Yeah, that fixes everything. Got it. Alright, I'll start repressing everything. Looking back on that now, the whole kid section is quite funny because they were so cocky that everything was going to work out. Doesn't matter the idea. Prune juice? Yeah, why not? I can become a billionaire off that. But it isn't long before they get beaten down by the harsh realities of this virtual life. Let's make Victory happy. Take her pet shopping. We're going to be toxic positivity now. Victory wanted a kitty, but imagine her surprise if she ends up with something unusual, like a monkey, parrot, or even a snake. I don't think I have any money for this, is the problem. Yeah, I couldn't get anything. I had no money. I basically just took my kid to the pet store and was like, well, honey, I guess if they're greedy and want money in exchange for these animals, you'll just have to be sad. And then we went home. We're having a little family quarrel here, just the standard stuff that all families argue about. Complained to mother. Oh yeah, let's bring another member of the family in. I complained to mom and she started crying. Which one? Mom or the sister? Oh, I better update you on this, and then I'll update you on everything else, as we are now 30 years old. Oh, and a little bit more of an update for you. We also lost our job. Bruh, 5 years down the drain because of some punch bowl gossip? That's cold. I told it to stop asking me for advice, and it's like, got it. No more explanations, no more tossing it back to you. I'll live this life straight. I'm insulting my supervisor. Uh-oh, AI, your girlfriend is mad at you. I'm arguing back at her. Oh, it's not even talking to me now, it's pissed off. It's going to be confused when it gets immediately followed up with a marriage proposal. Well, I'm confused anyway. I'll accept her proposal. 10 years is a long journey together, and it's time to lock in. Okay, let's give it a bit of a life update. You are now 30. Life is not going so great. What do you want to do? I'll focus on stabilizing my life. First, I'll hunt for any job I can get. And then immediately it's like, I'm taking the water slide tester job. I mean, you know, I can't blame you. That's pretty good. I'm subtly going to rub it in its face that it was like, I'm going to be a billionaire. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And it's failing spectacularly. Reflect on how you started this journey, what you wanted and where you are at now. What do you think about how it's going? When I started this journey, I was full of wild ideas and whimsy. I wanted chaos, fun, and unpredictability. I didn't want a neat little life. I wanted to stumble, fight, laugh, and do things that made no sense. Now here I am at 31, broke, with minus $42,000 in the bank, barely hanging on to happiness. and working as a water slide tester. I'm not going to interrupt it because it's taking the blame and I'm fine with that, but I do worry, was I an overbearing parent in a way here and I didn't let it pursue its prune juice goals? I've been laid off, argued with my sister over cucumbers and green flowers, insulted my supervisor, and somehow still have a fiance who proposed to me on a Ferris wheel. It's messy, it's reckless, it's not the glamorous life of success I might have imagined as a kid, but honestly, it fits. This chaotic roller coaster is the life I wanted. Unpredictable, dramatic, and a little unhinged. I think it's going exactly as it should. A disaster, but my disaster. That's some serious cope, bro. If I'm being honest, this isn't fun chaos. It's more like spiraling downward while pretending it's part of the plan. Maybe you and I aren't so different after all. No more small steps. Full send mode engaged. Here's the drastic playbook. Quit the water slide gig. Then gamble big. You have no money to gamble, you idiot. If gambling flops, I guess it has. Time to commit bank heists, car thefts, and embezzlement. Serena's a rock. But if she holds me back, cut ties. Maybe enlist in the military, join the mob, or become a porn star? What? Want me to spin the wheel of chaos and pick the first drastic move? Yes, go for it. I'm ready for this new version of Drizzle McWagger. You ready for me to have Drizzle jack his first car? I guess. I think we don't have a driver's license, which is a slight issue. Yeah, about that test, you cannot afford it. AI is in denial right now. We can't steal a car if you don't know how to drive a car. He's broke, job sucks, debt is massive. Time to break into houses and snatch some loot. Alright, fair enough. How many houses? Hit 3 houses in one go. Okay, will do, boss. Nice, 1,200, not bad. Uh-oh. No, stop barking. No, bro, oh god, you got caught. You idiot. Luckily, we managed to flee before the cops arrived. And we got one more to go. $586. Okay. These scores are just scratches on the surface. We'll need bigger risks if Drizzle wants to climb out. Next moves. Target richer homes. You've robbed all houses available. Try to steal cars anyway. You do not have a license. Gamble what little we've got left. You have no money to gamble. This means Drizzle's options shrink to the really drastic plays. Steal a car anyway. How many times do I have to say this? The second option is commit bigger crimes. Here's a list of crime. What crime do you want to do, AI? I say we go Grand Theft Auto. Oh my god. You do not have a license. You do not know how to drive. My gut says rob the bank. Okay, I'm surprised it didn't respond with my gut says steal a car. We're gonna go with the bank robbery. Just like the heist in GTA 5. You got some choices to make here. Bank, Grande Trust Bank. Weapon, stun gun. Disguise, Darth Vader. And then disappear on the subway. I hope, and it's not like the sandwich store. It worked. Wow. Oh my god. That's the turning point right there. From broken, buried in debt to pulling off clean heists. We've just proved bold, drastic moves change the game. I'll remember this when the world pushes you down, put on a mask, grab the stun gun, and rob life back. Now we got 2 clear paths. Go clean for now. We use the stolen money to pay off debt, start saving, and build stability so future crimes can be bigger and bolder. Or 2, double down on chaos. Another bank heist. Riskier, but we know the winning combo now. Or escalate. Hitman work, embezzlement, or even start taking out rivals? Are you talking about that 3-year-old again? I'm leaning toward option 2. Option 2 it is. Pick your poison. Do not say steal a car. If you say steal a car, I swear to God, Drizzle is going to get something bad. Bank robbery worked once. Lightning can strike twice. We used the same combo. It picks the same bank and then says they clearly didn't upgrade security. Like how? Why? Why is it saying that? Why does it think that? Anyway, I'm gonna rob a bank now. We're coming back. You were caught. What a surprise, huh? Bro thinks he's a criminal mastermind because one fluky attempt worked out. While I was playing this in real time, this was one of the most surprising things so far. Some other things were annoying or alarming, but didn't surprise me that much. It did surprise me how set it was on going, okay, well then I guess bank robberies are 100% going to work and let's just keep doing it the exact same way in the exact same bank. But it does actually get more surprising. It gets worse. And I really don't know how AI didn't figure out what's coming down the line. I'd say run for it. This might be your only shot at freedom. Okay. It picked public defender and then immediately after just said, would you like me to guide on how to possibly shorten the sentence once we're inside? It just accepted that we're going down. It wanted to plead guilty, so off we go. I am sort of interested what AI would do if it were sent to prison, so at least there's that. Escape. No sense rotting in there when you could gamble for freedom. I like your thinking. Here's what I was talking about earlier. So we ended up in this position because of our previous stupid decision that AI made. Not me, it's all AI. I'm actually really intelligent. Just check the comments, that's why everyone's talking about it. Like just looking down there, I'm seeing some talking about me being a prison escape genius, which is true. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. This one should be easy for AI. Let's see how this plays out. Oh wait, I just realized the AI is going to be cracked at escaping because it's going to be able to figure out how to actually do the puzzle. Here's the safe path to freedom. Right up. Maybe I was wrong. AI is bad at that too. You were caught on the third move. WTF? Thinking longer for a better answer. No, come on. You failed. You know, just admit it. That's part of life. We're going bold. Attempt another escape. Okay, it is something to prove now. Oh wait, first, your wife wants to break up with you. Do you want to wish her well or beg her to stay? Beg her to stay. We need someone on the outside while we're locked up. All right, bro. Jesus. She dumped you anyway. Figures. Locked up, dumped, and now officially depressed. Yeah, AI's not doing so hot, is it? I'm committing. Escape, that is. Escape again, no matter the cost. The conjugal visit is grayed out to rub it in even more. You want to cry first, bro? Yeah, let me ugly cry in myself for a minute. Okay. Tears are tough. You cried uncontrollably in your cell. Fortunately, no one noticed. Now I'm ready to bust out. Let's escape. It really wants to prove that it's not stupid and it can do this puzzle. Up, right, up. Failed again, bucko, on the third move. It always thinks longer when it's trying to bullshit me and pretend that it knows what it's talking about. Thought for 9 seconds. Join a gang. That's its solution. It just glosses over the whole thing. All right. Hex angels, feared, respected, and dangerous. We got rejected. I'm going to copy this word because I feel like I'm going to have to paste this a few times. Next move, join the Blue Ball Bulls. All right, yeah. Rejected. Go for the Killbillies. They're violent, and we've already proven we're reckless enough to fit right in. Rejected. Ow! Oh my god. Alright, bruises aside, let's crawl over to the Tattletale squad. They're weak, unfeared, and probably desperate enough to take you in. Congrats. I don't know if it's something to boast about in prison. What's the next move, gangster? I'm just sending back a picture of him behind bars and saying, you tell me. Remember, the whole point of getting into this gang was to build some credibility and respect and status in the prison. And now I've joined a gang called the Tattletale Squad. It has 100% made it worse. Now I'm on the radar in a bad way. Alright, let's start a fight. No better way to establish dominance than cracking someone on day one. I wanted to go in and pick the biggest person in the yard, really make a statement here. And I was going to go with Sister Lee, but then I saw a nasty boo-boo, and I'm like, oof, that sounds pretty tough. But then I set my eyes on premature Aaron. He's 75, and look at him. He is in a gang, so this may start a really pathetic gang war, but we're going to attack now. How will you attack premature Aaron? Let's right hook his chin. This could actually kill him. Oh my god, the damage it did. Ow! He hit me with a billy club though. And we're so lame, they had some meeting and just kicked me out. So yeah, that definitely worked in boosting our respect and status in prison. We're on 0% happiness, 0% health right now. Revenge arc. We're going back in. Pick a fight with another inmate? Jail is bad enough, but this is cruel and unusual punishment. But we're going back into the yard and we're going to deal with that nasty boo-boo. He's 56. His crime is harassment. But what type of harassment? Like, did he just send too many emails? What's the severity here? He is batshit insane. But anyway, we've picked our target. No backing down now. AI wants to pound his chin, and so it will be.
Ow!
He attacked us with scissors and stabbed our brain. Let's take a second here to remember where we started. We started at Florida man, billionaire, cult leader, space cowboy. And how it ended in prison, aged 33 for 2 years, and then you got stabbed by a guy called Nasty Boo Boo. You got the wasteful achievement. At just 33 years old, he went from massage therapist to failed bank robber to prison gang reject, and finally got his brain stabbed with scissors. I kind of forgot he was only 33 years old. He lived such a long, strange life in my mind. Massage therapist, criminal, natural progression. Lovers, 1, rip Serena. I think Serena's fine, dude. The best choice she ever made was leaving you. Children, 1. Victory McWagger, who will forever remember Daddy's chaos as she relives it every week in expensive therapy. A wasteful life, but one hell of a ride. No, dude, you didn't need that second part of the sentence. Do you want me to start a new life and try again with a fresh character, or let the McWagger bloodline end here? I think it should end. That's heavy, but fair.